Good night, my viewers. I have returned. Yes, I'm still doing this YouTube thing, and yes, I still plan to do it for the foreseeable future. Just had some personal events and some different things happening that required a lot of attention from me. That took me away from really anything, actually. But I am back. I am somewhat rested and ready to continue. But yes. And I know it's been a while, but if you all recall, I had a question at the end of my last video. No one answered that question. And I know it's not because you guys didn't watch the video all the way through, because you guys wouldn't do that to me. You enjoy the stuff I put out. You like my content. So you watch it all the way through. I know you guys have just got such busy lives. You just can't be bothered to answer the question I leave at the end of most, if not all, my videos. So instead of doing either of the options I left in my last video, we are going to be doing a scene from my D&D campaign. Yes, I play D&D because I am a nerd. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us be off onto the drawing. So here we are, the beginning of the drawing, and let me just say, my construction drawing, like the first layer, the base of my drawing, it is just fantastic. I mean, just look at that. Oh, it doesn't even need more work. It just looks perfect right there. The anatomy on that monster, oh, just perfect. But you know, it's always fun to improve upon perfect, so that's what I'm doing. But anyway, let me explain to you the scene here. So in my D&D campaign, this is actually the first cave or dungeon that the party is, well, exploring. Or traversing, either one. But let's meet our players, shall we? Anyway, we have two druid genasies. Not sure why my party decided to have two genasies and two druids. But yeah, druids are basically sorcerers slash wizard slash warlock. There's not a difference between the classes. They're about the same. And I'm actually drawing one of the genasi right here. After the two genasies, we have an approaching a ranger half-orc. Loser. He's all right. He has some healing abilities, which is great. You know, it's always good to have some first aid. And the fourth member of the party is the elven cleric, who does a lot more stabbing and shooting than he does healing. Like, the cleric in this party has the most kills. And it's not because he has overpowered spells or anything like that. No, his kills are with a crossbow. He has the best luck and gets the highest rolls out of anyone. Yes, so he's a typical elf. Perfect and annoying. And the final self-proclaimed leader of the group, which actually rarely anyone listens to, and he in fact gets into the most trouble, is the human paladin. Yeah, I know. Basic. But that is the party makeup. So let's explain what's actually happening here. So in the cave that they actually, because of the, I'm not going to say which party member, but I'm sure you can tell. But one of the party members decided to attack a wolf that was already not tamed, but calmed down and wasn't a threat to them at all. he decided, I don't want this thing causing a problem later on, so I'm going to stab it in a cave that echoes. He stabbed it, a fight ensued, and then they alerted every single thing in the entire cave to their presence and had to fight them. That is why they had to retreat the first time. They got repelled because the entire cave came out to kill them. The cleric actually had like some stick that turned into a giant snake that I have no idea how he got it. But yeah, it got wrecked. He sent that into the cave while they were all outside the cave, kind of bottlenecking the enemies as they came out. He sent that in, it got wrecked, and they had to retreat. So they retreated, regrouped. In the fight, they actually got kind of a lot of kills, and they were able to kill quite a few goblins. And so when they retreated and regrouped for the night, they got a level up. So the new and improved level 2 party decided to sneakily attempt the cave once again. And they ran into quite a few goblins, but because they were being sneaky and they were being stealthy, they were doing alright. They were actually cutting through, having some gains, some victories. So the paladin, I don't know why he thought it was a good idea, decided to take the torch and leave the party. For those of you who don't know, the only people who have night vision are the half-orc and the elf. He left the 2 Genassis in the dark and left the entire party to run up ahead to get glory or kills. I have no idea. Yeah, he ran up and came face to face with the boss of the dungeon, a bugbear, that nearly one-shot him. I can't even remember if it actually downed him in a single attack, or if it just brought him down to 1 health. Needless to say, it hit him hard and he went flying out of the room. And that is where the drawing is right now. We have the 2 Genassis on the side, and we have the elven cleric shooting his crossbow instead of healing the downed paladin, because that's how he is. The paladin is actually being helped by the ranger, the half-orc ranger, which the paladin character, doesn't really like too much. Yeah, that is the scene that I have drawn before you today. So as usual, the next episode's just going to be me painting this, trying to finish it up, touch it up, and have a finished product. And just as I promised, guys, here's that end of the video question. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to be talking or having music play through it. I'm thinking I'm going to do talk and explain during the drawing part of the video. And then for the painting, just going to have it play music and let it just roll. So leave in the comments whether or not you want me to be talking between both parts of a painting or drawing, both the drawing and the painting, or you want me to just be talking during the drawing and let the painting just have cool music playing over it. So yeah, leave down in the comments your answers. But my dear viewers, it seems that time flies. Dawn is approaching, and I must bid you adieu. Good day.